Okay, good evening class. Today we will start the topics of NCERT. First the rational numbers. We will start with the exercise of the rational numbers. Now the first exercise of rational numbers. The first question is we have to appropriate properties. By using the appropriate properties we have to find the value of the following two parts. Minus 2 upon 3 into 3 upon 5 plus 5 upon 2 minus 3 upon 5 into 1 upon 6. Now we have to use the properties to solve this question. Okay, so first part, in the first part by commutative property, okay, by the commutative property I can write that minus 2 upon 3 into 3 upon 5 minus 3 upon 5 into 1 upon 6 plus 5 upon 2. Okay, now by the distributive property I can use the distributive property and take 3 upon 5 common, which is coming in first two terms. So by distributive property I can write 3 upon 5. I can take 3 upon 5 common. So in the bracket minus 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 6 plus 5 upon 2. So 3 upon 5 minus 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 6 in the bracket plus 5 by 2. So this is the distributive property. Now I can solve the bracket 3 upon 5. I can take the LCM. The LCM will be 6. So minus 4 minus 1 plus 5 by 2. Okay. Now 3 upon 5 into minus 5 upon 6 plus 5 upon 2. Now I can cancel out it. 3 to the 6 and 5 will be cancelled by this. So I will get minus 1 upon 2 plus 5 upon 2, that is equal to 4 upon 2, that is equal to 2. So I have used the commutative property and the distributive property of multiplication in solving this particular problem. In the same way I can do the second part also. Okay, now in the second question what I have to do, I have to find the additive inverse of the following parts. Now what is the additive inverse? Additive inverse is if I say any rational number x, then the additive inverse of x is minus x. I can write that x plus the additive inverse of x, that is minus x, is equal to 0. So additive inverse is if I add the additive inverse of the number to the number itself, then the value is 0. So in the first part, if I have to find the additive inverse of 2 upon 8, so I have to multiply 2 upon 8 with the negative sign. So the additive inverse of 2 by 8 is equal to minus 2 upon 8. I can also prove it. Why minus 2 upon 8 is the additive inverse of 2 upon 8? Because if I add 2 upon 8, that is a number, and the additive inverse of the number, that is minus 2 upon 8, it is equal to 0. So minus 2 upon 8 is the additive inverse of 2 upon 8. Now if I come to the second part is minus 5 upon 9. Second part is minus 5 upon 9. So if I have to find the additive inverse of minus 5 upon 9, I can multiply minus 1 to minus 5 upon 9, that is the additive inverse is 5 upon 9. Again if I add minus 5 upon 9 and 5 upon 9, I will get 0. The third part, it is I have to find the additive inverse of minus 6 upon minus 5. Now I can write minus 6 upon minus 5 as 6 upon 5. Okay, so the additive inverse of 6 upon 5 is, therefore additive inverse is answer is minus 6 upon 5. Okay, now the fourth part, in the fourth part I have to find the additive inverse of 2 upon 9. Now I can write 2 upon 9 minus 9 as minus 2 upon 9, because the standard form, in the standard form we write the negative sign in the numerator. So I can write 2 upon minus 9 as minus 2 upon 9. Now the additive inverse of 2 upon minus 2 upon 9 is 2 upon 9. I have to multiply minus 2 upon 9 with the negative sign. So the additive inverse is 2 upon 9. I can also prove it. Minus 2 upon 9 plus 2 upon 9 is equal to 0. So the additive inverse of minus 2 upon 9 is equal to 2 upon 9. Now the last part, fifth part, I have to find the additive inverse of 19 upon minus 6. Again, I have to first convert 19 upon minus 6 in the standard form, that is minus 6 upon 19, because, sorry, minus 19 upon 6, because in the standard form, the numerator, the negative sign should be present in the numerator. Now I have to find the additive inverse of minus 19 upon 6. So the answer is 19 upon 6. Because if I add 19 upon 6 to minus 19 upon 6, the answer will be 0. So the property which is used here is if x is a rational number, so x plus the additive inverse of x is equal to 0. So if I have to find the additive inverse, then multiply the number with then minus 1. Okay, the third question. Now in the third question, I have to verify that minus of minus x is equal to x. Now if I take the first part, in the first part, x is given as 11 upon 15. X is given as 11 upon 15. Now if I find minus x will be equal to minus of 11 upon 15. Now if I calculate minus of minus x, that means minus of minus 11 by 15, and as we all know, minus into minus is plus, so plus 11 by 15. So we have proved that x minus of, therefore minus of minus x is equal to x. Now if I take the second part, x is equal to minus 13 upon 17. Now if I take minus x, that means I have to multiply minus 13 by 17 with minus 1. That will be equal to 13 by 17. Now minus x is equal to 13 by 17. Now I have to calculate minus of minus x, that means minus of 13 by 17. That is equal to minus 13 upon 17. Therefore, I have proved that minus of minus x is equal to x. So in the two examples, we have verified that minus of minus x is equal to x. Okay, now the fourth part, I have to find the multiplicative inverse of the following. Now what is a multiplicative inverse? Multiplicative inverse is nothing but the reciprocal of the given number. If I have to find the multiplicative inverse of minus 13, that means I have to find the reciprocal of minus 13, that is minus 1 upon 13. If I see the second part, in the second part I have to find the multiplicative inverse of minus 13 upon 19, that means 19 upon minus 13. I have only done the reciprocal of minus 13 upon 19. Now what I have to do, I have to convert 19 upon minus 13 in standard form, that means minus 19 upon 13. Okay, now the third part, I have to find the multiplicative inverse of 1 upon 5. The multiplicative inverse of 1 upon 5 will be 5. The reciprocal of 1 upon 5, that is 5. If I come to the fourth part, in the fourth part, first I have to simplify minus 5 upon 8 into minus 3 upon 7. So first of all, I have to do the multiplication, that means minus 5 into minus 3, that is 15, and 7 into 8, that is 56. Now 15 upon 56. Now I have to find the multiplicative inverse of 15 upon 56. So the answer will be the reciprocal of 15 upon 56, that is 56 upon 15. Okay. Now next, the fifth part. In the fifth part again, I have to do the multiplication, minus 1 into minus 2 upon 5. That will be equal to 2 upon 5. Now if I have to find the multiplicative inverse of 2 upon 5, so it will be equal to the reciprocal of 2 upon 5. So the answer is 5 upon 2. Okay. Now the last part, sixth part, I have to find the multiplicative inverse of minus 1. Now if I do the reciprocal of minus 1, it will be again equal to minus 1. So the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 only. Now the fifth question, find the property under multiplication used in each of the following. First of all, the first is minus 4 upon 5 into 1. The first question, minus 4 upon 5 into 1 is equal to 1 into minus 4 upon 5 is equal to minus 4 upon 5. I have to tell that which multiplication property is used in this part. Now I know that 1 is the multiplicative identity. 1 is the multiplicative identity. So the property which is used here is the multiplicative identity. 1 is the multiplicative identity. If I multiply any number with 1, any rational number with 1, so the answer will be rational number itself. So minus 4 by 5 into 1 is equal to minus 4 by 5. So property used here is 1 is the multiplicative identity. Now if I take the second part. In the second part, minus 13 upon 17 into minus 2 upon 7 is equal to minus 2 upon 7 into minus 13 upon 17. Now we all know that this is the commutative property of multiplication. What we understand by the commutative property? This is the commutative property. Commutative property means A and B, let A and B are two rational numbers, then A into B is equal to B into A. This is the commutative property. So the property which is used in the second part is commutative property of multiplication. Now the third part, if I see the third part, it is minus 19 upon 29 into 29 upon minus 19 is equal to 1. Now in the question, it is minus 19 upon 29. If I carry out the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse of minus 19 upon 29, it will be equal to 29 into 29 upon minus 19. And if we multiply a number with its multiplicative inverse, the answer is 1. So the property that is used here is the multiplicative inverse. Okay, so then in the first part the property used was multiplicative identity. In the second property we has used the commutative property, that is A into B is equal to B into A. And in the last part we have used that if we multiply a number with its multiplicative inverse, the answer is 1. So the property used is multiplicative inverse. Okay.